Welcome everybody to a video of photos from back in the day, mainly between 1998 and 2001, of different incidents and fires and accidents that I went to. This is the new engine 25 when it came into service in July of 1998, but since then, of course, it's been replaced twice. This is a working fire in New Rochelle that occurred on February 16th, 1998 in the north end of New Rochelle on Baldwin Lane on a corner of Wilmont Road. It was a car fire that was started in an attached garage to a house that spread to the house, which was fueled by the fuel tanks of the car. This fire took approximately 2 hours to bring under control, and it was Squad 3 that was working that night. And I remember riding my bike all the way up Weaver Street, and that time of night, like 2 or 3 in the morning, not one car was on Weaver Street the whole length when I was riding up. And that's when the fire was out. And just to let you know, most of the photos, I do have stuff written on it. There are some that I don't have nothing written on it, where I don't know the date for sure. Okay, I don't know when this was or what exactly happened, but this was at the Regeneron landmark of Eastview. It was Elmsford and Hawthorne that were at the scene here. As you can see, the rigs from back in the day, live oaken. Look at the Hawthorne ladder. Well, look at this car accident. I ended up having the car hanging in the air. This happened on July 14th, 1998 on Drake Avenue in New Rochelle. I really don't remember if there were injuries or any circumstance but... Okay, I don't know the date of this, of when this occurred, but like I said, this is from 1998 to 2001, so somewhere around there. This is a fatal MVA involving a tractor trailer with a car underneath in Rye on I-95 northbound by the Playland Parkway exit. And later on, you're going to see photos of a second alarm in Yonkers that I was at. Went to this accident, then went back to the second alarm in Yonkers. We'll get to that a little bit later. So once again, this was a fatal accident. All right, not much is seen here. Basically, the aftermath of a second alarm in Fairview that occurred on June 5th, 1998 on Old Kensico Road. Multiple departments were on the scene. Here you have White Plains, Greenville ladder, and Valhalla engine. And just to show you, okay, I really don't have much information on this one. Wait, do I? Yes, I do. It's the next one. This is a fire at a boatyard in New Rochelle at the Imperial Yacht Club that occurred on January 8th, 2002. Okay, this is the aftermath of a multi-alarm fire that occurred in Tarrytown at 320 South Broadway that occurred on June 21st, 1998. And it was the time when they were having the convention at Lake George. You can see the fire at the duct, the burnt marks on the ducts there. Okay, this was a quickly knocked down fire that occurred in Larchmont on Prospect in this huge house here. This occurred on December 19th, 2001. Quickly knocked down fire. Okay, I don't have the date of this, and I believe this was on Nepperhan Avenue. It was a fire in a church. I know it was at least the second alarm, if not higher, but I have nothing written on the photos at all telling me any information on them. So it's just what I can remember. I've been to so many fires over the years. So, okay, this was a multi-alarm fire. I think the top floor on Garth Rd in Eastchester. Not many photos, and not great photos either. Don't forget, back in the day, I was using a disposable camera. I didn't have good stuff back in the day, so. Well, you see all the smoke, and you can see the flames too. Okay, this was the second alarm in Yonkers. This is the same day that the fatal accident in Rye that I told you about, you saw earlier with the car under the tractor trailer. This came in. Me and my friend were here for a while. Then we went to Rye, and then we came back to this fire. This was the second alarm in Yonkers. I don't have the date exactly, or even the exact street, but it was near the Greenville border, near the Bronx River Parkway, Ardsley Road and stuff. Just a few blocks in. And you see them, nothing like the Max back in the day. Oh, I missed them. Yes, this was a very stubborn fire that took multiple hours to finally get an upper hand and put out. They kept it at a first alarm for the longest, and then finally knocked a second alarm, banged out a second alarm on it. A residential house. One of those old stone wooden roof houses. Might have been a Tudor. Some of the photos weren't great because, like I said, disposable camera. You didn't have a flash or anything really that good. So, all right. Okay, this was a working fire in Rye that started in the basement and spread upwards on Maple. It also rekindled and started up again, according to what I wrote in the photo, and occurred on January 12th, 2002. Rye fire blaze started on the first floor. This fire then rekindled. So, and I think I was here for the rekindle part. I don't think I was here for the original. But as you can see, the fire spread up on the second floor also and everything. Okay, now it's time for some funny photos. Photos of me when I first joined Mamro, Village of Mariner Fire Department. I decided to take some photos of myself. My friend took these photos of me all geared up. This was in May 1998 when I was officially became a member. So I was very excited. So I decided, hey, why not get some photos of me as a remembrance, look back. And later on I had turnout gear and stuff, bunker pants and everything. But yeah, yes, I looked very young back then. Well, thank you guys. There'll be more of these videos. I have a few more to do. All right.